I'm off to run some errands. Please tidy up this place.
No!
Wow! How did you guys do it?
We got cleaners.
Cleaners?
You know it, Dad.
Cleaner, it works.
Coming up next on Plus TV, Plus News. Join our news team for half hour of local and national news. Plus News, informative, balanced, accurate, and current.
When the job calls, you need a truck that works as hard as you do. Strong, reliable, and built for the load. The Jack Freight Truck gets the job done. From the lumberyard to the work site, power your business with confidence. I can count on Jack to get the job done right.
Looking good, Mom. Hey guys, I'm off to run some errands. Please tidy up this place.
No!
Wow! How did you guys do it?
We got cleaners.
Cleaners?
You know it, Dad.
Cleaner, it works.
In the headlines for tonight's newscast, police launch investigation into northern Belize murder. Road traffic accident on TV Ramos Highway claims life of a 17-year-old. Men arrested after pretending to be police officers during a robbery. And Belize City Council inaugurates new Fisher Market in Yabra. These stories and more coming up next on Plus News. Stay tuned.
This newscast is brought to you through the courtesy of Builders Hardware, your home improvement warehouse.
A year ago, on March 17, 2025, Builders Hardware introduced something new for Belize, our online store. For the first time, customers could explore thousands of products, place their orders, and complete their purchases entirely online. Whether you're nearby or in another district, you can browse what you need, place your order, and have it delivered directly to you. And for those who prefer to pick up their items, our smart lockers make it quick and simple. Just scan your code and your order is ready. Every day, more and more people across the country have begun turning to the platform as a faster and more convenient way to shop with Builders Hardware. Along the way, many customers have also found added benefits online, from special website offers to rewards for those signing up for the first time. All of this is just another step towards making our products more accessible to communities across Belize, bringing our store closer to you wherever you are.
Good evening and welcome to Plus News for today, Tuesday, April 28, 2026. I am Julian Cruz. Shortly before our news time, a fatal shooting was reported on Chan Pine Ridge Road in the Orange Walk district. Initial reports reaching our newsroom indicate that a Zeta water truck driver and his sideman was targeted. The driver, Roberto Villafranco, was shot to the eye and died on the spot, whilst his sideman, Felipe Vasquez, was shot to the chest but managed to escape. That incident reportedly occurred not far from the gas station along Pine Ridge Road. Police investigations are expected to get underway as authorities work to determine the circumstances surrounding the shooting. We will have more details in our subsequent newscasts. Police are investigating the apparent murder of a 70-year-old man whose body was discovered at his home off Santa Marta Road in the Orijuac district on Monday, April 27th. According to police, they responded to a report in the area and met 35-year-old Sergio Garcia, who directed them to a small cement house located about half a mile off the main road along a feeder road. At the scene, police found the body of 70-year-old Francisco Perfecto Garcia, a retired Belizean, with multiple chop wounds to the body. Initial investigations indicate that the deceased was discovered around 2:30 p.m. by his son, Sergio Garcia, who had gone to visit him. According to Garcia's wife, her husband would visit his farm every day, and when he didn't answer his phone, she knew something was wrong, and so she sent her son to go check.
He lived there. We lived there. We stay right there every day. From Monday to Sunday, he stayed there.
What led you guys to go and check on him?
Every morning, afternoon, and the night I call him. And that morning, yesterday morning, I was calling him and he didn't answer the phone. Well, I call him 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and I tell my daughter that he is not answering. And something is happening back there. I know something was happening. I meet the house open, the door open, all the windows broke up, all the things scattered in the house. The clothes then, and all the things that them buy for the groceries then, all that then care.
Garcia says that her husband had no problems with anyone and described him as a loving family man. She recalled the last time she saw him and stated that her husband was starting to become suspicious of a blue truck that he believed was following him.
He was a good person. He loved the family. And he like, when you go to trips and that, enjoy it.
You like to travel?
Well, I went Saturday. I come here back to town on Sunday afternoon, about 4:35. But before that, I was washing the beans outside, and I hear a vehicle coming, and I said, "Well, they're coming for me." I said, "My son is coming for me," but when I look, it was a blue pickup.
You didn't know who it was?
No, the pickup was tinted, and my husband tell me that same pickup come on the, I don't know which day, if Monday, Tuesday. I didn't ask him. He gone back there two times. Well, during the week and Sunday.
And you guys didn't know who it was?
No, because the windows were closed.
The person didn't stop or say anything?
No, he just went, come in, gone straight to the creek, then come back, gone up. And that happened in the night.
Police are investigating a fatal traffic accident on the Thomas Vincent Ramos Highway in southern Belize that claimed the life of a 17-year-old male. That accident occurred around 6 p.m. on Monday, April 27th, between miles 43 and 44 on the highway. When officers arrived at the scene, they found a yellow bus parked on the roadside, the motionless body of a male beside it, and a heavily damaged Lifan motorcycle several feet away. Initial investigations indicate that the bus, driven by 40-year-old Hector Ramon Ortiz, was traveling west when Ortiz attempted to make a left turn at an intersection leading to the Katakama area. At that time, the motorcycle carrying two persons allegedly attempted to overtake the bus and collide with its left front portion. Police say the motorcycle driver was thrown beneath the bus and dragged a short distance. He was identified as 17-year-old Jester Gnail Zot of Bella Vista Village. His passenger, Miguel Zepta, was also on the motorbike at the time of the crash. Investigations into the accident are ongoing. Two men have been formally arrested and charged jointly for robbery and false pretense of an officer. According to reports, at around 6:14 p.m. on Monday, April 27, two men identified as 27-year-old Kenroy Amani Daly, who was also charged with aggravated assault, and 26-year-old Akeem Rashan Danderson entered a store in Belize City wearing camouflage uniforms resembling police officers' uniforms. The two men then proceeded to point firearms at the store attendant, Delan Vasquez, demanding that he give them money. One of the thieves then went behind the counter and took money away from the cash register, along with multiple disposable vapes. Not long after, both men were detained along with two 9mm pistols, two magazines containing 10 and 9 live rounds of ammunition, respectively, which were found in their possession at the time of the arrest. Police are investigating this incident further. This is Bernard Wagner's last year as the mayor of Belize City. Wagner's last day will be on the 27th of February 2027. And while Mayor Wagner says that there's still a lot he wants to accomplish before relinquishing his role, he's already looking at his potential replacement that may be his son-in-law, Elwood Miller. Wagner says that Miller has risen through the ranks of the Belize City Council and is the right person to take over the mayoral position if voted in.
We have different individuals who certainly have the competence and the capacity to fulfill the role of the mayor, and so we are anticipating it, and we look forward to continue the great work.
Which one of your councillors, or who among you, do you favor for this role?
That's a very tough question, but I certainly look at Mr. Miller, Elwood Miller. He has been beside me for quite some time, and he has worked his way up from being an intern to a staff working in the finance department, to a councillor, and to a deputy mayor. So there has been gradual succession coming up, and so we continue to see how, again, it is up to the party, and I don't know where that will end.
So everyone wants to have a succession plan, and you already mentioned someone that you favor. Do you think that he would be able to continue the work that you have been able to do over the past 9 years?
But of course, he has been one of the closest person in terms of being around me and seeing the sort of relationships that I have, both at the grassroots level, both at the business community level, both at the public service level, and he has been able to learn. Every day we learn, even me to learn still, and he has been able to embrace that learning curve, and so I'm very, very pleased with his continued progression.
Belize City Council inaugurates new fisher market in Yabra. That story and others right after this break.
A year ago, on March 17, 2025, Builders Hardware introduced something new for Belize, our online store. For the first time, customers could explore thousands of products, place their orders, and complete their purchases entirely online. Whether you're nearby or in another district, you can browse what you need, place your order, and have it delivered directly to you. And for those who prefer to pick up their items, our smart lockers make it quick and simple. Just scan your code and your order is ready. Every day, more and more people across the country have begun turning to the platform as a faster and more convenient way to shop with Builders Hardware. Along the way, many customers have also found added benefits online, from special website offers to rewards for those signing up for the first time. All of this is just another step towards making our products more accessible to communities across Belize, bringing our store closer to you wherever you are.
Electricity is essential for everyday life, but behind every outlet, a lot is happening to bring you safe, reliable, and sustainable energy. Let's start at the beginning. Independent power producers across Belize generate electricity using a mix of renewable and non-renewable resources. Electricity travels across a network of high-voltage transmission lines capable of transmitting electricity across long distances. Electricity then reaches your nearest substation, where it is adjusted to a lower voltage, making it safe to travel on the distribution lines you see in your community. From there, electricity makes its final journey from the distribution lines to your home, providing you with safe and reliable power when you need it. We continue to serve you.
This is a learning experience, and this event is all about you guys. Give it a chance. Maybe a competition you partake in sparks a passion in you you never knew you had. I had no idea how much I love coding until I actually explored it. We need more girls in IT.
In Belize, analysis supported by UNICEF highlights that girls between 15 and 24 use computers less frequently than boys. Regardless of whether they live in urban or rural areas, regardless of their family situation, their economic situation, or even their level of education. This gap matters because digital access today determines opportunities for tomorrow.
Be Like a Girl was never just about technology. It was about creating a space where girls can see themselves differently, where they can realize they don't have to shrink to fit into spaces. They can grow and transform them, where they understand that they are not just users of technology, but creators, innovators, and leaders.
For any project, big or small, Best Screws provide strength, efficiency, durability, and affordability. Get the screws specifically designed for your next project. Get Best Screw, the power to build, the strength to last. Available at Benny's. Quality and savings.
Electricity is essential for everyday life, but behind every outlet, a lot is happening to bring you safe, reliable, and sustainable energy. Let's start at the beginning. Independent power producers across Belize generate electricity using a mix of renewable and non-renewable resources. Electricity travels across a network of high-voltage transmission lines capable of transmitting electricity across long distances. Electricity then reaches your nearest substation, where it is adjusted to a lower voltage, making it safe to travel on the distribution lines you see in your community. From there, electricity makes its final journey from the distribution lines to your home, providing you with safe and reliable power when you need it. We continue to serve you.
A year ago, on March 17, 2025, Builders Hardware introduced something new for Belize, our online store. For the first time, customers could explore thousands of products, place their orders, and complete their purchases entirely online. Whether you're nearby or in another district, you can browse what you need, place your order, and have it delivered directly to you. And for those who prefer to pick up their items, our smart lockers make it quick and simple. Just scan your code and your order is ready. Every day, more and more people across the country have begun turning to the platform as a faster and more convenient way to shop with Builders Hardware. Along the way, many customers have also found added benefits online, from special website offers to rewards for those signing up for the first time. All of this is just another step towards making our products more accessible to communities across Belize, bringing our store closer to you wherever you are.
learning experience, and this event is all about you guys. Give it a chance. Maybe a competition you partake in sparks a passion in you you never knew you had. I had no idea how much I love coding until I actually explored it. We need more girls in IT.
In Belize, analysis supported by UNICEF highlights that girls between 15 and 24 use computers less frequently than boys. Regardless of whether they live in urban or rural areas, regardless of their family situation, their economic situation, or even their level of education. This gap matters because digital access today determines opportunities for tomorrow.
Be Like a Girl was never just about technology. It was about creating a space where girls can see themselves differently, where they can realize they don't have to shrink to fit into spaces. They can grow and transform them, where they understand that they are not just users of technology, but creators, innovators, and leaders.
For any project, big or small, Best Screws provide strength, efficiency, durability, and affordability. Get the screws specifically designed for your next project. Get Best Screw, the power to build, the strength to last. Available at Benny's. Quality and savings.
Electricity is essential for everyday life, but behind every outlet, a lot is happening to bring you safe, reliable, and sustainable energy. Let's start at the beginning. Independent power producers across Belize generate electricity using a mix of renewable and non-renewable resources. Electricity travels across a network of high-voltage transmission lines capable of transmitting electricity across long distances. Electricity then reaches your nearest substation, where it is adjusted to a lower voltage, making it safe to travel on the distribution lines you see in your community. From there, electricity makes its final journey from the distribution lines to your home, providing you with safe and reliable power when you need it. We continue to serve you.
Today was a historic day in the old capital as Belize City Council officially unveiled and inaugurated the Yabra Fisher Market. The community-focused project aims at supporting local fishermen, strengthening small businesses, and improving the shopping experience in the Yabra area, and was developed with the help of fishermen and residents. The new fish market boasts practical improvements such as deep freezers to preserve the fishermen's catch, fans for a cooler environment, screen doors to reduce flies, new cement fish cleaning stations, and upgrades to the electrical and plumbing systems. Mayor of Belize City, Bernard Wagner, says that the fish market will be able to host 6 vendors at a time, each of whom will only have to pay $1 a month in rent.
Oh, it's really fulfilling in view of the council manifesto promises. That was one of our manifesto promises, to really rehabilitate this space here at the Yabra to drive local economic development, right? Engage the community and have the people be a part of something good for their community. We are hoping that out of this will provide that sort of propulsion to create more spaces like this. $1 a day. $1 a day, can you believe that? I always joke with them when we are in the meetings that, listen, this is ownership. You take ownership of this. You have a jar or a pan, just put in $1 a day from your sales. By the time the end of the month reaches, you have that $30 for the month.
One fisherman of the area, Joseph Brown, expressed gratitude to the Belize City Council for the new fish market.
A dream come true for the Yabra fishermen folks, you know, and we wish to appreciate this building and moreover take care of it. Bring some new fishing folks interested to buy fish and safety environment down this side, you know, the shelters from the sun, the heat, the rain, you know. We want to make this a successful and take care of this place for many years and many younger generation to come, you know. So that's the beauty of it.
Tonight, 6 persons are facing charges following a series of drug operations carried out across the country over the past week. ASP Stacey Smith says the coordinated operations led to the arrest of multiple suspects found in possession of cocaine and crack cocaine with intent to supply. The accused include Eddie Hernandez, Joshua Burns of Cotton Tree Village, Stefan Hyde and Gianni Wade of San Pedro, Gilriam Mejia and Burton Garoy of Belize City. Here is ASP Smith giving us that information.
Police have formally arrested and charged 6 persons who are believed to be peddlers of crack cocaine for the offense of possession of controlled drugs with intent to supply, more commonly known as drug trafficking, as a consequence of several operations that were conducted countrywide over the past week. Eddie Hernandez of San Ignacio was charged for possession of controlled drugs with intent to supply in relation to 4.66 grams of cocaine. Joshua Burns of Cotton Tree Village in relation to 2.8 grams of cocaine. Stefan Hyde and Gianni Wade of San Pedro for 2.8 grams of cocaine. Gilram Mejia of Belmopan City, she was charged for 2 counts in relation to 1.25 grams of crack cocaine and 5.5 grams of crack cocaine, as well as Burton Garoy of Belize City, who was also charged for 2 counts in relation to 28.7 grams of cocaine and 90.9 grams of crack cocaine.
19-year-old Kendrick Robinson, who has been charged with the murder of another 19-year-old, Jamir Cambranes. Cambranes' body was discovered early Wednesday morning on April 22 in Barrelboom Village. Prior to the discovery, police reported that Cambranes had left his home in Belize City on Tuesday evening to meet 2 men. When he did not return, he was reported missing by concerned family members. Relatives later tracked his phone, which led to the location where his body was found. ASP Stacey Smith shared that police are working to locate 3 other persons in relation to this murder.
As a consequence of the ongoing investigation into the murder of 19-year-old Jamir Cambranes, which occurred on 22nd April 2026, police have formally arrested and charged 19-year-old Kendrick Robinson of Belize City for the crime of murder. Police are seeking 3 more male persons in connection with this investigation. No clear motive has been established. However, I can say that this arrest and the other impending arrests are substantiated by footages that have been retrieved from the Crime Fusion Center. And as I indicated on the last occasion, the processing of both the scene and the vehicle also aided in the investigation.
Yesterday, the Prime Minister posted a 12-minute video detailing the ongoing global conflicts in the Middle East and how its effects are trickling down to Belize, affecting everything from fuel prices to the cost of groceries. As it relates to gas prices, the Prime Minister stated that GOB has cut their tax take on diesel and gasoline, amounting to over $4.7 million per month. PM Briceño stated that if prices continue to rise, further adjustments will be made to ease the pinch at the pump.
Yes, there have been and will continue to be adjustments to the price at the pump and to the prices of certain products and services related to fuel costs. Let me address the issue of the price we pay at the pump. When the acquisition cost of fuel rises, that is to say, the price paid by Puma and its suppliers, the excise tax collected by the government does not rise. This is a fixed amount. And this amount, the excise tax collected, has been significantly reduced by the government since the start of this crisis. In fact, the excise tax charged on regular gasoline has been cut by 68 cents, and the excise tax charge on diesel has been cut by $1.55. These two tax reductions amount to $4.7 million per month, or a projected $60 million for this budget year. I assure you that if the acquisition cost for fuel continues to rise, the Cabinet will consider further adjustments. We are mindful that if oil prices continue to rise, the government may need to introduce more substantial cost-saving measures. If and when that time comes, we will, of course, engage with our partners to ensure proper consultations. Thankfully, we are not there yet.
Due to the rising cost of living, the Prime Minister announced that government will be immediately adopting 3 cost-saving measures. $30 million in capital expenditures will be deferred. $25 million will be cut from goods and services, and GOB officials will limit their travel for meetings and instead meet virtually. He explained more.
Cabinet and I, therefore, have agreed to the following. Firstly, we will defer $30 million in capital expenditures previously programmed for this budget year. Secondly, $25 million will be cut from goods and services allocated across all ministries and departments. Thirdly, we will continue to tighten expenditure by significantly reducing foreign and local travel, which will require less subsistence for meetings. This will be achieved by insisting on attending and organizing meetings and conferences virtually. We will also continue to cut the government's fuel bill by limiting the use of government vehicles. At the end of the first quarter, we will assess budget performance to determine what additional measures are necessary. While we have made these hard adjustments, I want to emphasize that our social safety net spending will not be disrupted. Social assistance services will continue through the Human Development Ministry's grocery bags, boost, and housing for single mothers programs. In education, the tens of millions for scholarships and subsidies, as well as the early start and school feeding programs, will be maintained. In health and wellness, free medical services at our public hospitals and NHI's national rollout will continue. Rest assured that when it comes to spending reductions and cuts, this government will never reduce the investments we have budgeted for those most in need. That is a sacred contract of Plan Belize 2.0.
And while the government is tightening its budget, the PM is asking Belizeans to do the same by reducing costs where possible.
Let us stay focused and work together with optimism. Let us be resourceful, especially our public servants. Reduce costs where possible. As consumers, let us all choose Belizean products whenever we can. Let us conserve fuel and electricity in our daily routine. Belize is a land of resiliency, our people one of resourcefulness. Together, we will overcome these challenges. The government is committed to minimizing and mitigating the impact of global events and working closely with all stakeholders and the community to protect our national interests.
The Mayors Association of Belize looking at benefits for outgoing mayors. We'll share more on that right after this break.
ago, on March 17, 2025, Builders Hardware introduced something new for Belize, our online store. For the first time, customers could explore thousands of products, place their orders, and complete their purchases entirely online. Whether you're nearby or in another district, you can browse what you need, place your order, and have it delivered directly to you. And for those who prefer to pick up their items, our smart lockers make it quick and simple. Just scan your code and your order is ready. Every day, more and more people across the country have begun turning to the platform as a faster and more convenient way to shop with Builders Hardware. Along the way, many customers have also found added benefits online, from special website offers to rewards for those signing up for the first time. All of this is just another step towards making our products more accessible to communities across Belize, bringing our store closer to you wherever you are.
Belize wakes up connected to opportunity. And across our country, the work to keep Belize connected continues. SMART continues expanding our network across the country, bringing stronger coverage to more communities. With recent service enhancements in areas at Blue Creek and Progresso, Belize City, Orange Walk, and more on the way. We're bringing education closer to home, empowering entrepreneurs to grow their businesses, supporting industries that drive our economy, and keeping families connected wherever life takes them. With every expansion, we are investing in the infrastructure that moves Belize forward. Because connection isn't just about signal, it's about opportunity, progress, and the future we are building together. SMART, bringing people together.
Drop it like it's hot.
This is a learning experience, and this event is all about you guys. Give it a chance. Maybe a competition you partake in sparks a passion in you you never knew you had. I had no idea how much I love coding until I actually explored it. We need more girls in IT.
In Belize, analysis supported by UNICEF highlights that girls between 15 and 24 use computers less frequently than boys. Regardless of whether they live in urban or rural areas, regardless of their family situation, their economic situation, or even their level of education. This gap matters because digital access today determines opportunities for tomorrow.
Be Like a Girl was never just about technology. It was about creating a space where girls can see themselves differently, where they can realize they don't have to shrink to fit into spaces. They can grow and transform them, where they understand that they are not just users of technology, but creators, innovators, and leaders.
For any project, big or small, Best Screws provide strength, efficiency, durability, and affordability. Get the screws specifically designed for your next project. Get Best Screw, the power to build, the strength to last. Available at Benny's. Quality and savings.
drop it like it's hot.
This is a Jack X200. This is a very recommendable vehicle. Storage capacity to the max, right? Fuel efficient, easy rider, AC not a play, the pump, comfortable, and it carry me to all my destination. I can count on Jack to take me and my packages where I need to go. I recommend it anytime. We're the best from the West.
The Mayors Association of Belize is seeking to establish a benefits package for outgoing mayors after years of public service. The proposal has reportedly been under consideration for some time. According to Belize City Mayor Bernard Wagner, the association believes mayors who have served their respective communities for a specified number of years should receive compensation upon leaving office. Mayor Wagner noted that under the current system, mayors receive no benefits at the end of their tenure despite serving as public officials.
That has been on the table for quite some time, and we have discussed it. We have discussed it both at the local government level and with the Ministry of Finance. But it is important that our municipal leaders have something to fall back on. And I'm not only speaking for myself, I speak for past mayors. That has been on the table. Most mayors, some of them serve 2 terms, some serve 3 terms. And so you're at the borderline. If you serve 3 terms, you're at the borderline of 10 years and you have been a public servant, so to speak. But yet many of our mayors in the past, as you could see, have had little challenges. And so we look at how can we better serve our mayors as they move off. If the public servant are able to enjoy some measure of benefits, then why not our mayors who serve in an even deeper, higher capacity? So we are looking at it. Nothing has been concreted as yet, but we continue to work towards it.
And so what does Mayor leave with as a current
Nothing.
system?
Nothing we leave with. That's the reality. But that is service to people, and we get joy being able to observe our community and make a difference.
Today, HelpAge Belize hosted an arts and crafts exhibition showcasing the handmade creations of its members. HelpAge Belize is a non-governmental organization focusing on the improvement of the quality of life for older Belizeans through community engagement, advocacy, and support. During this exhibition, local schools were invited to take a look and possibly purchase some artworks and snacks supporting the artists who made the demonstration possible. At this exhibition, we heard from Carmen Barrow, the chairperson of HelpAge Belize City Branch, who spoke more about the showcase and what HelpAge does for older citizens.
What we did was to invite a number of schools, and obviously the children are supporting. What happens at HelpAge is that on Mondays we do bingo, always a full house. Tuesdays, arts and craft is always crowded as well because our membership loves the arts and craft. So we buy the material, but the ladies come. We have a couple men who come as well. The ladies come and they decide, along with, we have Miss Georgia Flower. She's a really creative person. And we were so happy to get her on our board, right? She comes up with all the different activities, all the things they're going, all the craft items that the members are going to make. And then we get the materials and they make them. So they do this and they've been doing this for a while now. So today we decided that we would do a display and invite the children from the various schools to come out and see and to interact with the membership of HelpAge as well. We recognize that having our seniors interact with younger folks, it just lifts their spirit. It's like, I could give you an example, right? I have, my granddaughter has a son. He just turned 2 years old, but whenever he comes into my home, when he comes through the door, it's like he just lifts. The entire house is lifted up. It's just so joyous to see him running around, to hear him laughing. And I think it's the same effect that these young people have on our seniors when they meet face to face. It's a wonderful interaction between the two sets of people. Right?
Keeping our older citizens engaged, that's a lovely thing. And that brings us to the end of our newscast for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning into Plus News. And be sure to join us right back here again tomorrow evening when we bring you all the latest happenings from around the country. Until then, do have yourselves a very restful, peaceful evening, and we'll see you right back here again tomorrow. Blessings overall.